exactly where you think they're supposed to be.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow lady.
Now the leading rusher in the league, Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys, his 2nd Pro Bowl. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Shotgun now for Breeze. It's caught. Jones. NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a 1st down. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
The Titans' Jarrell Casey on the tackle. We mentioned the history of this game, the Pro Bowl. Of course, for many folks our age, the Pro Bowl always meant a trip to Hawaii. You know, they held it there from 80 till 09, and again for a handful of years in this decade before the last 3 being here in Orlando.
And there's something to be said, no doubt about it, for getting to go to Hawaii. Imagine being named a Pro Bowler and going home and telling your family, we're headed to Hawaii for a vacation. But think about going to Orlando, especially if you've got kids. All the theme parks, all the great things to do, plus not nearly as long a flight no matter where you come from in the United States. I think it's a big deal and a good thing to have it here in Orlando.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Breeze to Ertz for the NFC 1st. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during the, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's 3rd down, he finds a way to convert.
Myles Garrett of the Browns there to bring him down. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's NFC football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a 2nd down here.
Ready? Yellow lady.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. On is Aldrick Roses for the NFC field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the NFC out to an early 3-0 lead.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. The drive will start with Connor. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He was taken down by Ryan Kerrigan of Washington.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to the booth right after this. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll return it from the 6. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the NFC will take over deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Ready? You ready?
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And this is Hurts with it, right side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. Myles Garrett of the Browns there to bring him down. You look back a few years ago, Charles, when the Pro Bowl did that 3-year experimentation. I know you're a traditionalist. You like AFC versus NFC.
Yes, I do.
But for the games 2014, 15, and 16, they tried something a little different. They held essentially a fantasy draft for players. Year 1, it was Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders as captains. Year 2, Michael Irvin and Chris Carter. And then in year 3, Michael Irvin again matching up against Jerry Rice.
And one common denominator, every single one of those guys with a gold jacket, all of them in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So they didn't ask you and I to be the captains and make the picks. And by the way, the playmaker, Michael Irvin, went 2-0. And you know I heard all about that.
Hey, yellow lady, yellow lady. Good, 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 good.
Play action, Breeze. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
With the score, NFC 3.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. He was taken down by the Texans' Jadeveon Clowney.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
J.J. Watt of the Texans there on the tackle.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not got much success against him and his team.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 on that one. And the NFC will have a 1st down.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. On play action, it's Breeze. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones. 34 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
PAT up and good by Rosas. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now here's Mahomes. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 50.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. To throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Mahomes firing complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. One ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right.
30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be secured by the NFC, and they are going to win this football game. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ready? 95-56.
Bree's going to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Yellow lady. Opposite.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They run. It's Gurley. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays.
With Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game in exhibition.
Watch out flip. Watch out whip. I'm in the whip. All in the wrist. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. Car on the wrist. All in the wrist. Watch out flip. Watch out whip. I'm in the whip. All in the wrist. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch 'cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit.